Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very serious episode of Wesam's World here on Adobe Radio. Usually the show is fun, energetic, uplifting, a little silly-goosey, but today we've got some really important things to discuss, some major life events and human events and religious events have happened, and we need to discuss it here on air, okay? This is serious. This is the most serious episode of Wesam's World we have ever done and probably will ever do again. Okay, and we don't know what's going to happen in the coming weeks. And this is for real. So whatever you're doing, just stop and listen very carefully. This is going to change your life. Before we get into it, Peyton, Alex, how are you guys doing?
I don't know. I feel like we're supposed to be really serious.
Yeah, I'm good.
So I think I want to skip that.
Okay.
Because I'm invested.
On January 1st, in Miami, Florida, there was an event at a mall. At first, what seemed just like a normal public disturbance quickly turned into something a lot more than that. Soon, not just one, not just two, not just 10, but 50-plus police cars are showing up. Black helicopters are in the area. Sorry, I'm just really emotional. Apparently, there were sightings of 10-foot aliens in the Miami Mall. It's happening. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens are here, and this is real, people.
What's your source?
TikTok.
Oh. Okay, all over the internet. Okay.
Okay.
And you just gotta look into it.
Okay.
The second thing is, they if you saw the police presence at this mall,
Mm-hmm.
you would be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's a lot."
I saw the police.
That's a
presence.
lot.
Yeah, that was a lot.
The Nephilim are here, guys. The Nephilim are here.
The what?
Nephilim.
What's the Nephilim?
The Nephilim are. The Nephilim are.
Are they behind you?
No. Sorry, I just had to stretch.
Okay.
The Nephilim are the offspring of fallen angels who have mated with humans, and they are giants. And sometimes now they're being mistaken for aliens, interdimensional beings, and it just makes sense to me that if these are aliens, these are Nephilim.
Yeah, but
they
you
are
said
definitely
they get-
coming.
Sorry, there was just a contradiction. in
What do you mean?
You said they're not aliens, they're Nephilims, but then you went back to referring to them as aliens. Are aliens different from Nephilims?
That's a great question, and I know how it might be like I'm contradicting myself. We don't know 100%. However, we feel as the community who's been like really looking into this, that these Nephilim / aliens / interdimensional beings are actually all in one. We've just given them different names throughout time. And
you
the
just
history.
sounded like you knew.
Oh, I do know. If you look
Okay.
into it, you know you know it all.
Okay.
You're making a face, Alex. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Wait. We need to pause real quick.
Why?
I don't know. You've been. What's the face you're making?
Wasn't this a real mass shooting that happened at the mall?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
I thought like someone was shot at the
Okay,
mall.
we're
and
not
someone
putting
was
this in.
killed.
We're not putting this in. Of course not. No. It was a bunch of rowdy teenagers, Alex. You think I would do that for a mass shooting?
I don't know.
Alex, are you for real right now? You think I would do this whole bit for a mass shooting? That's insane. What am I, Alex Jones? Like, what are you talking about? You know what the real story was? By the way, keep this in. We can't do. We can't.
Keep it in now.
I was so concerned because I haven't seen what the full story of what happened, and so people were like, "Oh, there was a huge shooting at the mall."
No.
That's the last I
Literally,
heard
there
about
was
this situation.
there was
There was a shooting.
It was groups of teens and like young adults just causing havoc and like stealing, and so that's why the large police presence was there. I was
Oh
in
my
full
God.
conspiracy mode.
I
You
know.
looked the whole time I was doing that bit. You were going like this.
I was horrified because the last I heard was it was
No.
a tragedy.
No, there was no tragedy. No. There was nothing like that. At the that would be insane for me to do, by the way.
I know it would be, which is why I was like, he's got to be.
We were concerned about you.
He's turning this around somewhere.
Well, I was in full conspiracy
I
mode
know.
today.
I'm so sorry. I just my like. It made me a little sweats.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a whole more bit to it. there was about 30 more minutes that I had planned.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah, that is kind of nuts. I was waiting for you guys to ask me about my glasses.
Why are
Why?
you wearing the glasses?
They're blue blockers.
What does that mean?
So blue blockers. Okay, so blue blockers.
Yeah.
Okay. They normally block out the blue light on your computers to help you with your eyes.
Yeah.
But on the wavelength spectrum of blue light, the blue light, that's what these interdimensional beings or the Nephilim or Project Blue Beam uses the CIA to put these projections out on us. So when I'm wearing these glasses, I won't get affected.
You're not
by it.
affected.
I'm not affected.
Yeah.
It only goes through your eyes. This blue beam.
Of course, that's how. What do you mean
Not
it goes through your eyes?
skin. So if the beam hits your skin.
No. This is purely visual.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the bit.
It's a good bit.
Thanks. I'm gonna keep the hat because my hair is crazy. Hey guys, how's it
How
going?
you doing?
I'm doing great. Back to normal programming. I gotta say, it was kind of fun doing that.
I mean, you were on a roll. I was just watching.
That's true. No, I see why people get really into these conspiracy theories. It's really fun just to even talk and bullshit
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. At what point was what I said what at what point what I was saying
What?
did it make sense? I don't
Did
know
it
what
make
I'm saying.
sense? From a certain point of view, what you were saying made sense.
I've seen some of the TikToks you were referring to that they were like an alien race, but then they had zero
Evidence.
evidence. They just were
Yeah.
showing the cops.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that I saw, as we now know, had zero evidence to anything. So,
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah. And every time somebody asks, like, is there pictures? Is there any no
No.
pictures or
No
anything like that?
pictures.
No pictures.
Are Nephilims a real? Is that a real word?
Yeah, it
You've
is.
grasped Nephilims?
Nephilim.
Okay.
Nephilim, yeah. Giants of old.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I appreciate people who want to think outside the box.
Of course.
But why would they come to the mall in Miami? Did we not address
Well, 'cause
that?
It's Florida. Everything
Yeah, I
happens
can't
in
think of a better
Florida,
place
right?
to go. They're going to go to Disney World after.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably got a good clothes selection there, a big
Yeah.
and tall store. But a mall? If you're a Nephilim, you want to go to the mall? Like, seriously, though. I know we're doing a bit, but, like, seriously. Like, why are they going to the mall?
People are congregated there, maybe?
Yeah,
It's like a,
maybe
a
they
good
need
amount
people.
of people.
It's like
That was
That
just
or
the
a
right amount
stadium.
of people.
Yeah, Taylor Swift wasn't there anymore, so there wasn't enough people.
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know if she actually
Yeah,
went
not
to
not
Florida.
not too big of a crowd, but not too little of a crowd. You need just that
Just
right
enough.
where it's like, oh, a disturbance happened.
Yeah. What to do? I will say this. I'm really excited about after this.
Yeah.
I am. I wanted to announce here. I am a surprise announcer on the DBD tournament.
That's so cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The DBD tournament?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
The
about it.
one.
The Dead by Daylight. They want me to like announce. It's like the finals.
That's nuts.
That is
Yeah.
nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who are you hoping wins?
Well,
Who are you rooting for? Who do you think is strongest out of all the contenders?
Yeah.
What their techniques, like who their usual players are?
Yeah.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Peyton. Before I answer it, Peyton, are you
don't
familiar with
know.
this? You don't know any of the players or anything like that who's competing?
I have no idea.
Okay. This one's gonna be tough
Yeah.
because everybody's so equally matched.
Yeah.
And I never say this,
Yeah.
but it's hard for me to choose.
Which
Yeah,
character
but like
do you
I
think
get it. Yeah.
is gonna be the
Character?
Yeah.
Chucky. Chucky's going to be a big dominant
Yeah,
player
yeah,
in this
yeah.
one. Yeah. The witch, I think they just need to get rid of her.
I know the witch is kind of OP.
In certain aspects for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not not balanced enough.
Yeah, that's what OP means.
Yeah. Overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I'm just glad people aren't using mods.
I know, that's great.
Yeah.
Except they kind of are again. But
Are they
that's
really?
okay.
Wait, they're really modding DBD?
Yeah, well, modding's fine. I have no problem with that because it's just them making their characters look goofy and
Skins.
silly. And yeah, but I played against a cheater the other day again. I haven't seen one in ages. And what bothered me is they weren't even fun about it. Like, if you're gonna cheat in a video game, make a spectacle of it. Like, kind of entertain me while you're doing it. They just ran and hid the whole game.
That's stupid.
And it's like, okay, what are you doing then? Who is this for? You? Are you having fun? Just running and hiding? Okay.
That's annoying. Can you report them?
Yeah.
That's all.
They'll be back. That's the thing. Yeah.
Apparently on GTA Online, that's a huge problem. All the cheaters.
Oh my gosh.
I bet.
Can I vent to you real quick?
Please.
So the Steam Awards happen. And the Red Dead Redemption 2 got Labor of Love, which means development, like the devs like supporting their game over a long period of time. Red Dead Online hasn't gotten any updates in like 2+ years.
And they still won?
It's do what?
And they still won?
They won. Red Dead Redemption 2 won like Labor of Love.
How does that work?
It doesn't. And everybody's saying it doesn't work, and so I'm just venting it to the world.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Put your
Yeah.
conspiracy stuff back on. Tell me more about it. Why, over such other games, did Red Dead Redemption 2, which hasn't gotten an update in ages, and in fact has so many game-breaking bugs in its online play, where you just lose progress with your character. I'm stalling for you, don't worry. Why on earth would that win Labor of Love, the best ongoing support for a video game?
Okay. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
The Nephilim. These interdimensional beings
Right.
are giving their true followers clues
Okay.
through
Okay.
one of the most influential platforms there are in modern times,
Yeah.
being video games.
Yeah.
So let's look into Red Dead Online. And what I wonder why they haven't updated it, Peyton. Maybe because all the answers are already in there. We just have to look harder for them. And we all know that Rockstar is really good at mysteries and putting stuff in for players
This
to
is
find.
true.
We haven't figured out the Mount Chiliad mystery still in GTA
Yeah.
5. Still.
Yeah. Maybe because there isn't one.
See? That kind of thinking?
Yeah.
You'll never get to meet the Nephilim after that.
Damn.
Yeah. We gotta make sure
You
we're
got a
worthy of the
one-way
Nephilim.
ticket to the Nephilim.
Excuse me?
You got a one-way ticket to the Nephilim.
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a guest in here more being one of the Nephilim.
It's gonna be a Nephilim,
It's Nephilim, man.
dude. That's
Wow.
okay. I'm very confused about the Nephilim.
Yeah.
Is that a species or is that like a person?
Well, the fallen angels mated with humans, and that's
Right.
what the Nephilim came about. So I guess you can say it's a new species. The
Okay.
giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8-10 feet tall. Have you heard of the giant of Kandahar?
No.
It's this redheaded, huge, giant man that U.S. Special Forces encountered, shot, and killed.
Yeah.
And it was this like really underground story. But you can never know if it was true or not. I wish they took pictures.
That's same.
Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah. But real talk now. I'll keep the conspiracy hats on. The government has to be hiding some crazy technology, at least some crazy
Well,
technology.
yeah, of course they have technology that they're not showing us. That's obvious.
And I think nowadays, do you think to keep stuff secret under wraps, it's got to be so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're paying people out the wazoo.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people have special clearance for that kind of stuff? Too.
I would love special
Like-
clearance.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you would do if you had any clearance? What would you do?
That's a good question. Wouldn't you want to go to those like archives What is this called?
Vatican.
The Vatican? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a whole different country, and like I was talking specifically like U.S. government,
Oh.
but Vatican archives.
I mean, hey, like a trip into Area 51 would be dope. Give me a nice like tour. Give me a tour guide, take me through Area 51. I'll eat it up. What if it was like super lame?
I was just about to say that. What if
Yeah.
it's just all really fantasy? And there's no basement. There's no underground
Yeah.
or anything. There's
What if it's just like this jet like can fly slightly faster? And that's what we're working on down here.
yeah, but
some
it's
kind of
that would be
gas-free,
really lame. That would be
like-
really.
Yeah.
yeah, magnet working.
Here's something that is actually true. Those like Fitbits that people wear
Yeah.
Yeah.
tracks your
Well,
heart
duh.
rate. Like
Oh, your heart rate?
yeah, it tracks your heart rate and your location and
Well, yeah, that's what a Fitbit.
I'm just telling you that, like I'm just
In case you didn't know,
in
Peyton.
case you guys didn't know, I'm just talking to the general.
Okay.
There's one specific Fitbit that it's on the same topic. I'm not like switching topics.
No, I know.
But there's one specific brand where you can track people's locations and like you can see who in your area is like working out too. Terrible privacy.
That's just
right there.
that's a bad decision.
And they found like a bunch of military people were working in this underground base that nobody knew about because they're like, why are there so many people like doing all these like weird laps in the mountains? And they're like, oh shit, there's a secret base there. And the U.S. government's like, everybody take it off. Take off all your Fitbits.
That many people have Fitbits?
Oh man.
I'm surprised they can wear a Fitbit in general with that kind of.
I'm surprised it worked underground.
Yeah, dude, Fitbit
Yeah.
technology's out of this world. You
It's
kidding
somewhat
me?
Out of this world. Maybe it's
Nephilim.
that's the name of the episode.
Nephilim.
I can't wait for the comments on this episode. Holy crap. That's my fault.
Yeah. Speaking of conspiracy theories, though, it's not really a conspiracy theory. It's more like a myth. But I forget what the type of fish is called, but it's a very deep, deep, deep sea fish. And there is a legend that in the Asian countries that if it comes up from the deep sea, a earthquake or a tsunami is going to happen. And it showed up a day before the earthquake in Japan.
Wow.
And it shows up at times for these events, but there's no scientific proof of it. It just happens. But it's very, very, very rare sighting to see them. And so when they do, some natural disaster follows.
Interesting.
Yeah. But there's such a deep sea fish that, people think maybe they can tell when the tremors are starting or like the seismic shift, all that stuff. So it was seen, and then there was the earthquake.
Very interesting. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Animals can usually sense that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder why it goes up to be seen, though. Like maybe warning us. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, guys, there's something wrong. Something bad's going to happen. You guys might want to jet. Okay. I want to get you guys' opinion about this that happened over this week.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've talked about it before on the show where certain, podcasts or YouTubers you watch, eventually, they change, they evolved, and maybe you just stop watching, and it is what it is, people change.
Yeah.
H3, Ethan Klein.
Yeah.
I used to like his early sketch videos. Just thought they were really entertaining. Tried listening to his podcast a few times, and for a while I was trying to get into it, but it just wasn't my thing. And recently he had a guest on there who was Joe Rogan's, I guess you could say friend. And I know Joe Rogan for a lot of people is controversial and whatnot. But he was trying to get this guy, it felt like baiting him into saying Joe Rogan's not a good guy, like a friend.
Yeah.
And so his friend was immediately like, no, you're not gonna make me, and he played it off as a nice joke, but he was like, you're not gonna clip me out and make me say something bad about Joe. And in fact, I'm gonna shake my head right now so that you can't, there's no way you can
Right.
put audio over this or whatever. And he made a joke about it, but it kind of bothered me that he turned off all comments posting on that video.
Yeah.
And then people just started commenting on all the previous
Right. Yeah. That's the
YouTube
thing.
clips
Yeah.
from that. And what do you guys think about that? Of people like that turning off comments on their.
I mean, you got to know what you're getting into. I feel like there are certain times where turning off comments is okay, and then there's times where it's like, come on, you knew what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 times if you turn off comments, you fucked up.
Yeah,
and
look
you know
suspicious.
you fucked up.
Yeah. Gotcha.
That's just the telltale
The
sign.
only time I can see people turn off comments is when people are randomly choosing to harass someone. Like they've, like they just choose to bully people for whatever reasons, and that person hasn't done anything wrong. I think that's mean and cruel, and I can understand turning off comments.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I also think it's an interesting game when people go through and they delete bad comments but leave the good comments.
Yeah.
It's like, this doesn't, that also rings bells. You're like, this is suspicious.
Oh, shit.
Am I the only person who thinks this?
You know that guy Drake?
Drake Bell?
Drake Bell.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened to him?
Yeah. I remember.
Refresh my brain. I know he got
He
in
just started
fights,
hooking up
but-
with underage girls.
Oh,
and
okay.
everything. Yeah.
Or,
I knew he got in a fight with Josh.
Yes.
On stuff.
But I think what did he actually hook up, or was he like just chatting
He was.
with?
I think there were a couple hookups.
Gotcha.
Because he did get a sentence. Like yeah,
Yeah.
he got in
okay.
trouble.
Well,
Legit.
Yeah.
I came across just on my For You page on Instagram his Instagram, and it was like all in Spanish. He was like wishing everybody a happy New Year.
Like
And
he
I was-
speaks Spanish?
Yeah, he's like fluent in Spanish now, and I'm like,
Wow.
oh, that's interesting. And then so I was like reading the comments, and I was like, and then somebody said, oh, look, he moved to Mexico to avoid to restart his career and everything like that. And I'm like, no way, that would be such a. And then he did. He moved to Mexico. He's doing like Mexican TV and stuff, and then like performing in like English and like Spanish, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they don't give a shit. They were like, yeah, cool, yeah, we loved you on that show. All of his comments too, nothing negative.
Yeah.
Like
Built a new crowd. They might not even know.
Oh, they know.
He's a new guy, new face.
I mean, it's not like there isn't access in Mexico to social media, you know.
This
They
Drake
know.
Bell guy came out of nowhere. He's great.
Did he change his name, or is he still Drake Bell?
Drake.
Yeah. They could look him up.
It's very interesting. I mean, okay.
Interesting.
I mean, this is kind of a tough topic too. Like, what do you do with what does society do with someone after they do something like that?
Well, I think it depends too, because then you've got the whole Me Too movement, and there were people who legit with proof did shit things, and then there's people who go, well, I think this, I said this, I'm recalling from years and years ago with no proof, right? And then there's also people who go and dig through people's Twitters or whatever, Facebook, and look up old comments they might have said and go, look how terrible of a person they were. But have they grown since then? Have they apologized since then? How deep do you persecute someone for something they did as a kid or a teenager? Can they grow? Like, there's, where's the line?
Well, I don't think we're definitely not condoning any of that behavior at all. Especially,
no, not at all.
But it's just interesting what society will be okay with for people like after they make mistakes,
Right.
And who gets like another chance, who doesn't. Just really interesting. And I never even considered someone to do that, but like to move to another country and just be like, all right,
Here we are.
Right.
Let's do it.
like
Start fresh.
It's so crazy.
And to get fluent in the language.
He's like, I'm
Dude, he's dedicated. He's
dedicated to change, baby. Can you imagine how fucking crazy that is? No, I'm laughing because it's so insane to go, all right, well, my life is over here. And then I wonder if it was one of his reps, like an agent is like, have you thought about Mexico?
Probably a new rep. Because he for sure had to been dropped by everybody.
Wait, are you the manager? Is that what we did?
Oh, yes.
no, Zeke was the manager.
You have to move
Right now.
Leave your husband.
You're gonna be a star.
Oh man.
You're gonna be on TV, kid. No one will even remember what you did.
God.
Drake Bell.
That's so crazy.
Oh man.
Okay, we have a little treat for one of our listeners of the show. Her name is Marie. She's actually an employee here at Adobe Radio. And if you listen to Adobe Radio on the regular, you'll notice we're very lucky. We've got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson doing promos for us consistently.
Yeah, he loves the show.
He loves it. He loves Wesam's World. So what happened was apparently Marie... Where is it, Wesam? Here it is. So this is Marie finding out that, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is actually Wesam Quiche.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh my God. Marie thought The Rock was actually.
He was sick and had a stuffy nose.
Marie thought you actually got The Rock
Oh my God.
to talk on your ad. And Tommy thought she was joking.
Oh my God. That it says, I am The Rock endorsing this podcast. So
That's our
I'm
bad.
gonna believe that it's The Rock endorsing the podcast. That's false advertisement. That's great.
That is false advertisement now that she's saying it out loud. But like
I mean, we never claimed it was really The Rock.
but here's the thing. I know if The Rock listened to the show, he would endorse it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And if he heard my impression, he'd be like, whoa,
Dude,
should I do it now for everybody?
absolutely.
Do it for Marie?
Do it for Marie.
Dwayne, sorry, man, to bother you. Do you mind just coming in real quick and doing a little quick shout out to one of our fans? She's an employee here.
I forget he just lurks around the studio.
He does. He works here on Saturdays sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind? No, man. What do you need? I just explained to you what I need. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, just get on the mic, Dwayne. You're listening to Wesam's World. It's me, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Marie, I hear you're a fan of the show, and guess what, Marie? I'm a fan of yours, okay? Remember to get that pump on today, and don't forget every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, make sure you tune in to Wesam's World, because if you don't, you're a jabroni. Thanks, Dwayne. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. That's really good.
That is really good.
I've been acting for over 20 years. That's
yeah,
my best work.
nothing's ever going to beat your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with a stuffy nose.
No, nothing. Nothing. What a crazy episode this has been. It feels like a really
Big roller coaster.
And yeah, really lots of roller coasters.
Yeah.
I'm nervous for whatever reason.
Why?
It's only been 30 minutes.
And that's it. That's our show today. The rest is just gonna be
Dead air.
me going, oh shit. I hope everything's okay.
What are you nervous about?
I don't know, man.
The Nephilims?
The Nephilims, the conspiracy theories, The Rock.
I don't think they like the episode. The Nephilims.
The Nephilims?
Yeah. I
well,
think
then,
they think,
dude, we're not going to be going with the Nephilims.
Do you think it's a good episode?
I think
For the Nephilims?
For the Nephilims? No, they absolutely hate it.
Damn it.
Yeah, no. I don't think we've praised the Nephilims enough.
I'm sorry.
In fact, we've just, yeah. Are you apologizing to me or the Nephilims?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes I just say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
While you're driving? I'm so sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Been playing way too much GTA 5.
Nice.
I feel some of my aggression I put out in the game is being put onto people on the road. I'm not acting on any of that aggression, but I'm imagining it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Healthy? Questionable.
Yeah.
I feel like lately I've been seeing a lot of drivers who think they're in that game.
Yeah. You.
No, not me.
Wow.
you.
Damn.
Yeah, you.
What?
How would you know?
People been talking.
Word on the street.
Yeah, I go up to the stoplight, the windows are down, and I just hear people going, this Alexandra bitch is just fucking crazy. Did you see the way she's fucking driving? She's fucking crazy. Isn't she a producer on Wesam's World? Yeah, it's the best show. Holy shit, Wesam.
Doesn't The Rock like the show?
What?
I'm just trying to be friends.
killing me. You are killing me. Okay, can we talk about, seriously though, your DBD tournament?
Sure. Yeah, whatever you want to hear about it.
I want to know what it's like commentating on this. And you're doing it live.
I do it live. Yeah.
Is that exciting?
Yeah. I think that's a word for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see stuff sometimes in a live tournament that you're like, whoa?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see people pull off shit they should not be able to pull off. And yeah. Yeah.
Cheating?
You see, not cheating. However, oh my gosh, there was a tournament recently where somebody cheated, and I wish I was there casting it. I think I'm a little too mean. That's my one thing at times, is I think I'm a little too mean with the players if they do something wrong. Sometimes I'll slip out a, I don't know what they were thinking right there, and it's just like, I probably shouldn't say that. But they are in a professional setting, so I'm going to hold them up to the professional standard.
That's fair.
I like that. You're the Simon Cowell of DBD casting.
Something like that. I think a little less extreme than that, but I know I accidentally slip out of like, I don't know what they were doing
You say
back there.
Do you ever just say like, this stupid fuckhead?
Nope, I can't say I've done that, but can you imagine?
I would love it. I would watch every one of your casts.
Oh my gosh.
If you were that mean, holy shit. Oh, you got to do that.
I got to do that now? It's got to be my tournament, though. It's got to be on my terms. I can't do that for somebody else's tournament.
You're too nice. You're too nice.
Well, if I did it for my tournament and I said, like, I'm going to, if, like I say in advance, like, I'm going to roast you
Yeah.
if you're in this tournament.
Okay.
Yeah. I've done it to friends I know before. Like, if I know the person in the tournament and, like, I have a good friendship with them, then I'll let out, like, look at this fucking idiot over here. What are they doing? And I'm sure some people are like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
I got one for you.
Okay.
What if there's like a masked player, right? And he's
A what player?
A masked player.
Masked player.
You never see his face.
Okay.
But then they reveal the mask and it's me.
Dude, I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
Like, you're really good
Yeah.
at the game. That's
I've
nuts.
been lying to you this whole time.
Damn.
I'm like, I'm Chucky.
Oh. Don't do that.
Okay. I'm Pigface.
There's no pig face.
Oh, there's no Pigface anymore?
No. There's just the pig.
Oh, when's our video coming out?
Today.
Oh, I can't wait.
In at the time of recording this, 2 hours.
Okay. I can't wait.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
Yeah?
We have a good dynamic.
we do. Mads was very depressed because she thought I threw away the video
Oh,
like a couple months ago.
I'm so glad we're back in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
What?
We should do a show once a week.
That'd be lit, dude.
Why are you?
I don't know. I'm just looking at you. I just looked at you. Yeah, Bobby.
Without me?
No, you can be in the show.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to like.
Just don't ask him if you can come to guys' night.
Yeah. No more Alex and guys.
You need a bigger producer at Guys Night.
Night. No, we don't.
Okay. Have fun.
All right.
Have fun with that.
All right.
I will not share my folder of ideas and plans.
Let's do guys' night exactly how we did last time.
Hey. Hey.
Is that too
We had a
soon?
blast, but we learned.
We had a good time.
We learned a lot. And you know what? Kudos for us for taking the chance of doing something big like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're such a jerk.
No, it's just,
Such a jerk.
you got very sincere about it, and I couldn't take it seriously.
First of all, the number one thing, top of the list for things we are not going to do for the next guys' night is Jordan Matlock will not be pre-gaming
Yeah.
at all.
Not at all.
It's going to be a whole nother format.
That's true. It's
Yeah, no pre-gaming for Jordan Matlock. This guy showed up drunk already. We were like, we haven't started.
yeah.
Jordan, I didn't want to bring it up. Jordan killed a guy that night.
Fuck.
He killed a guy.
Damn.
Yeah, and
I didn't know this.
it's been on my conscience since then, and so there
oh
it is.
man, I'm glad you finally were able to get this
Thanks.
off your chest.
Yeah, he killed somebody.
Yeah.
He was so drunk he killed somebody.
Does that make you an accessory to murder for holding on to this long?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, man, it doesn't.
Okay.
If it does, we're all accessories.
Well, I just learned.
Dude, how much fun would all three of us have in a jail cell?
I don't think all three of us would be in the same jail cell.
I think I'd get very upset if I was in a jail cell, no matter how much fun we were having. Because I would constantly have this realization that, fuck, man, I'm in a jail cell.
I'll protect you, dude.
It's not protection I'm worried about.
Hey, man.
It's the fact that, fuck, I'm in jail.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Okay. Why are you giving me that look?
Well, look, man. We're bunk buddies.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Oh, damn. I don't know if I want to be.
That's crazy, dude. That is crazy to do to another human being in a jail cell.
Oh my.
You know how crazy that is? Sometimes I just think of I think sometimes we as humans just brush off things too lightly.
Yeah.
But the idea of in jail, that's what are we doing here?
You're over here saying we would have fun. How much fun would we have in a jail cell?
Oh man.
Glossing over the fact that we're in jail.
Yeah, I'd be miserable.
I love getting on jail TikTok. The inmates that sneak their phones.
Same.
Yeah.
I love that.
My favorite thing in the world.
Oh, one of the last ones I saw was pretty violent.
Oh shit.
Some guy stole something from another guy, and he was like, "Put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna slap you." And it was a huge dude to a little dude, and I was like, "No," and don't flinch. I mean, this went on for a minute, and when that big guy slapped the little guy, he was out cold, just stiff as a board. Crazy stuff. What are
Damn.
you watching?
I'm watching them give tours of their cell and saying I basically have the vloggers of prison and jail. I'm not getting any of the wild stuff. It's like this is where I sleep. That's James. He's my bunk buddy over there, and James waves. So, that's what I get.
Yeah.
He's like, this is where I'll play checkers. It's great. And then he'll just put the phone outside his little window and show it's where we eat. It's where
I love that.
giving a tour.
You know what's crazy? The pooping situation.
Yeah, that's
You mean
awkward.
having to poop in front of another person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
That would.
Another reason why jail would be no fun. We'd have to
Imagine-
poop in front of each other. Think of that. I gotta sit there and watch you poop. You would be, you couldn't do it.
No, man. That's crazy. And what if it was a stranger?
Yeah.
And it smelled what do you guys do for the smell?
No one talks about it. You just hope the other person doesn't bring it up.
What if you're sick? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is so gross.
Surely if you're sick, they'll take you somewhere else. Maybe. Sometimes a good jail.
Can you imagine walking through L.A. County Jail,
Mm-hmm.
getting processed through there for the weekend?
I already can't imagine. No.
That seems like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'd be like, I gotta punch one of these guards just to put me in solitary or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's so terrifying.
You'd want to be in solitary?
Yes.
Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
Put me in an empty room. I'd rather do that than be in general population.
Gotcha.
I think that's the way to go.
Okay.
Sorry, this just popped in my head when you guys were talking about it, and I had to check because I wanted to make sure it was correct. But Meghan Trainor has the side-by-side toilet for her and her husband in their bathroom,
What?
and she's talked about it because they have such in sync schedules that they just decided to put them side by side.
Do they hold hands?
I don't know, but yeah,
That is
I just wanted to make sure it was
gross.
her before I.
That's too much.
That is way
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, that's past the line of cute, and that's just
She
too
said
much.
a family that poops together stays together.
That's not cute either.
No, that's gross, dude. That I don't. I'm. That's my.
Again, the other thing, what if somebody's sick? I guess they're both sick. They're sick together.
I saw that one where they play undercover, like they're not really inmates, and they have.
Oh yeah.
And one guy just kept farting, and the other inmate was getting really pissed off.
Wait, what? The
So there's.
the undercover. Ah, yes.
undercover jail people where
Yeah.
they're just not really prisoners. They're just in,
Right.
and there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Who would want to do that?
There's that guy who goes to all the crazy ones in like South America.
Yeah.
It's
He's an actor who
dude,
was a
who was in prison for a
and
while.
was in prison, and then the tours he takes in. Oh, that's the scariest thing. Being in prison
Yeah.
in another country, like a South
Oh, yeah,
American
that'd
country,
suck.
or
in Russia.
Yeah.
holy shit.
You can't understand anybody. All your people are back somewhere else. You can't get a hold of them.
Dude, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Oh my, what would you do?
What would you do?
You'd have to play it minute by minute.
Yeah.
Man,
You can wait for the next opportunity to arise.
Living in the moment.
Yeah.
gosh, nightmare scenarios. Nightmare scenarios.
Bust out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little do they know I've been chipping away at my wall for the past year. I'm out of here.
Are you a 1920s prisoner?
It's an Alcatraz.
Yeah. I've got a spoon and a pickaxe hidden away under my floor.
Where'd you get the pickaxe?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
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 So,
Uh-oh.
we have some guests coming up on the next few weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and we're doing some scheduling stuff, which I'm excited about. However, there's a couple things I wanted to, like goals for the show that I wanted to hit with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First of all, for the people going back to Guys Night, our Guys Nights will only be edited YouTube videos, basically.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to make them more, a lot more fast-paced and more game show-esque, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
from our
and
last
then
episode.
there'll be the podcast version where you guys can have a
Correct.
drink and talk about it.
Right, because we realized that format is a lot easier digestible for people.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to that. What episode are we on? Just out of curiosity.
275.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
25 more.
25 more.
you guys want to do the 300, I'm assuming?
We have to do the
Of
300.
course.
Okay.
And Domain wants to be a part of it.
I think, by the way, Domain has more of a similar sense of humor to us than we know.
Probably.
Then, like,
Good.
seriously, I've been talking with her, and we've been exchanging some videos. It's just, like, perfect. So we got to find a way for Domain to be involved somehow
Yeah.
in this.
Absolutely.
Noah Grossman expressed interest of joining the next one as well. Somehow, I think some kind of hosting
Yeah,
situation. And we're gonna make Isaiah and Jordan basically are
Yeah.
coming back on for it.
Oh, yeah. Just no pre-gaming.
No, not for that part.
No, absolutely not.
How much you want to bet he deliberately disobeys you?
100%
his
now that
fault.
he's 100% now that we're saying it. I couldn't believe he was at a bar with a margarita and a shot glass.
You gave him permission to have a good time, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, that's true. Because you told everyone, just have one drink before you come. So that way you're already feeling good.
Derek had a blast.
Derek had a blast.
a real good blast. And I'm still so sad. It's not Derek's fault. It's my fault. But I made these really cool cue cards. And I even put a decoration on the back with the name. And then he's like, I can't read those. I need it on my laptop or my tablet so I can zoom in. And I was like, it's been hours cutting those up,
It happens.
printing them.
I think for this 300 episode, we're going to get a little bit of Adobe involved as well.
Yeah.
Who's
we
that?
got it is the Nephilim. No, it's going to be a big one. 300.
Yeah.
300 episodes. Pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
When did you join on?
Like 55. I don't know. Something like that.
55.
Yeah.
Been a wild ride. Been a wild ride. So yeah, I want to have a real ghost hunter on the show,
Okay.
Okay.
and I want to get into it with them.
Okay.
Not being disrespectful, but
Yeah.
we need I want real solid proof.
Zach Bagans.
I'll get him.
Okay.
I know a girl who knows Aaron, who knows obviously Zach. So maybe I'll just Hit up my third degree connection.
All right. And I wanted to ask you all, is there anybody you would like to have on the show?
Other than Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Peyton. Other than me, man. Okay?
I feel like I hear your voice, and then I need to listen to him to understand where the...
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Alexander Gorski.
Yes, Rock.
Call me Dwayne.
Yes, Dwayne.
I'm never going to be in a film with him. This is going to come up in
Oh
the
my
middle
God.
of shooting. He's going to be like,
What the fuck is this?
I would think it would be the most hilarious thing.
This would be a
He
press tour thing that would happen.
I know,
you're
right?
promoting your film, and then the interviewer pulls this up while you're sitting next to him, and you have to explain to him what
Huge
that's
fan.
all about.
Just
I'd
a
be
huge
like,
fan.
Give me that damn piece of paper.
Oh, man.
all right. I think that's the show.
We
It's
can't.
not.
It's not.
We
No.
can't. Almost there, but we
Almost
can't.
there.
I have a question for you. If you were to swap yourself out for any role Dwayne The Rock Johnson has played, so Dwayne's out, you're in, what movie would it be?
Jungle Book.
I knew that was going to be the answer.
Wait, Jungle Book?
Jungle
Jungle
Cruise.
Cruise.
Oh, Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
I was like, he was in Jungle Book?
Not Jungle Book. Sorry, Jungle Cruise. 100%.
Okay. That's an interesting one. Why? Because of the hat?
No, it's the most layered character he's probably ever played.
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so
With
this
Emily.
is just a shock to hear.
Emily Blunt. And I know it's a shock. I was watching it on a plane going, wait a minute. This story is actually pretty layered. And there's a part in the beginning of the film where I'm like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, oh. And then they explain it deeper as the film goes on. And you're like, well, okay. Now this makes sense. Yeah.
Fun fact about
Yes.
the Jungle Cruise in
Okay.
Disneyland. Walt Disney was actually about to have it axed because no one wanted to ride it after it had opened for a while. And then finally, some of the people who were the drivers started making the jokes that they make now today. And it became popular again. And thus it stayed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank your skipper.
You know what? That's the line they say, right?
Yes.
What?
Thank your skipper.
Thank your skipper.
We had, the last time I went on, our skipper
Yeah.
was cursing a lot.
Oh,
yeah?
really?
Just throwing out F-bombs.
Is this a bit?
and-
Like F-bombs.
Because I don't
racial
believe you.
I'm kidding.
Did you? I think you sent me that video. There's a guy who does a really, really great Mad Hatter's impression, and he goes up to the Mad Hatter at Disneyland. And usually, I feel like most character actors at Disneyland do such a great job at staying in character. And
Yeah.
this guy was like, not having it.
You know who that was?
I already know what you're going to say. Do we even talk about it? Or do we just-
It was Jordan Matlock.
It was Jordan
Yeah, it was
Matlock.
Jordan Matlock.
Honestly, though, I could see him doing that. In another dimension, he is a YouTuber, and he goes around and he does these pranks that like get him like beat up by other people and or tased. And he would walk up to characters at Disney thinking he could do like a sick impression of them, and then the character's just like, yeah, no, man, I'm good.
If I saw that in real life, I think I'd be crying.
Which part? All
if
of it?
he went up to like a person and they're like, get off me. He's like, sorry. Lost my shit.
But just also, I can feel the cast members getting upset because I mean, that was something that started in like 2013 with like this one guy who could really do like Disney impressions, and he'd go up to cast members. How many people do you think do that now?
Oh yeah.
A decade later,
A lot.
just
That's
go
annoying.
up and that's got to be. Oh my gosh. Several times a day, you just have people running up to you doing an impression of your character, and you're just supposed to go like, "Wow."
You get paid well? No.
You get as a character actor, you get paid the most out of everyone at Disneyland.
But
Because
is
I
it
was going to
well?
I was going to be friends with Ariel.
But is it well?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
wonder
not
what
the
the pay rate
best, but
is.
it's more than minimum wage, and you have the most
Can you look this up? Because I want to know the
Sure.
exact number.
But you reminded me. I want to tell a story about Bruno Mars and a server I used to work with. You know what story I'm gonna say?
Oh my God.
You know,
Yes, I wish I got permission from Isaiah to tell this story.
Oh,
Holy shit, Isaiah just worked with a huge director.
Oh, shit.
A huge director on a commercial callback.
Nice.
Yeah, and he told me what the other actor did in the room,
Oh, no.
and it's cringe fucking city. We have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay, our time is up here on Adobe Radio. However, the show continues on. Make sure you tune into our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube tomorrow. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms to stay up to date. The show continues on. It's
Tell me off the air.
damn it.
I did.
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air. It's fucking gnarly. Well, we'll never know how much.
it ranges. They all start at $18 per hour, but they can get up to higher depending on how much of a character you are and
that's
how
not
much.
good. I don't think that's worth it. Do you think that's worth it?
To be out in the sun in
Well,
a costume.
you're only out for such a limited time.
I know they have like their on-off.
Yeah. It
kinda
wasn't that
things.
bad though, because I auditioned and I remember looking at it and it wasn't just 18 an hour. And that was 10, 11 years ago.
I'd do it for $1,000 an hour.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
So Peyton, though, I want to
Yes.
tell you a story.
Bruno
Speaking of-
Mars.
Speaking of going up to people. So I worked with a server,
Okay.
bless her heart. Bruno Mars just finished doing the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Right, and he used to come into the restaurant that I worked at when I first worked here with his girlfriend a lot. And our host sat him in the worst spot ever, which is right in the front. Anyone who walks in can see
no.
him. Anyone who walks in will see him. And it was like, you are so stupid for doing that. But he's fine. You know, no one's gone up to him. Everyone's been respectful.
Yeah.
The server puts down the check after he signs. She goes, just so you know, loved you in the Super Bowl. Turn. How's that? Does his dance move.
And he loved it.
He never came back.
I'm sure it was the food.
No, because girlfriend would still come in and get the food. For
I'm
to go.
sure. The booth was uncomfy, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, can you imagine going up to a celebrity like that?
Gives me chills. It gives me chills. Well, this was fun.
This was fun.
Play us out, Peyton. Hi, everybody. I just got assaulted by Nephilim. Thanks for tuning into the show. Make sure
The Nephilims did it.
The Nephilims did it.
the Nephilims did it. I'm going to beat the shit out of 2 Nephilims right now. Hey, thanks for tuning into the show. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. Leave a comment below.
Ooh.
Oh,
So enthusiastic.
yeah.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
Always remember, listen, think, and then talk.